Hey guys, we are going to do a quick tutorial on doing videos and specifically transition videos. I get a lot of questions. It's something that I kind of just YouTubed, watched videos on other people doing it and kind of taught myself. And it takes a little bit of practice for sure to really get it right. But I'm going to show you what I do and the tips and tricks that I use. Before we do anything, get yourself a light ring. I use a 10-inch light ring that holds my phone for everything in my VIP group, for my lives, for my videos. It's like $60 on Amazon. I will send you the link. So that's priority number one. Priority number two is get yourself a video editing app. This is my Zaya folder. The InShot app is what I use for my video editing, and I love it. If you do not have an iPhone, then you'll have to see what other video editing programs you could do. But whatever it is, the concept is going to be pretty simple and probably pretty much the same. So let's go into InShot. I'm going to show you a video that I recently did. You're going to go into Video to create new. You're going to go to New to create new, but the video that I'm going to show you that I created is this Blue Vibrations transition video. And by transition, it just means one video flowing into the next one, and it's going to happen now. There you go. So you can see the video running on the bottom, but this is the program that I use to trim my videos so that it's a seamless transition. Now, I struggle with that. I feel like it takes a lot of practice. And there you go, transition again. So those are the three transitions in that video. I'm going to go back into video. We're going to recreate this video. I'm going to show you the tools I use. We're going to go to New. I'm going to scroll back to the three. Here we go. This one, and this one. So you're going to take the videos first. And the most important thing that you want to remember is that however you end a video is how you want to begin the next video. Remember that, and everything else will be a lot easier. That's going to help you, and that's key, okay? So I chose the three videos that I pre-created. I'm going to hit the green button here, and then all my videos, isn't that a lovely face? All my videos are going to populate. So you can see down here, this is video 1, okay? You can see this one here is video 2. And this one here is video 3. Now, they're a lot longer, okay? But I'm going to show you how to trim them. I'm going to show you how to increase the speed. So what I want to do is pick the very first video. The very first thing I do is use these options here. I like to go to volume and put the volume down to 0 because I don't want any background noise in my videos. I just want the music that I'm also going to show you how to add. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this and I'm going to go to speed. So this tells this video how fast. I think I'll probably keep it at like a 4 or 5. You can experiment with this, whatever, you know, maybe you want the video a certain length. You can absolutely experience with the speed. 5 is going to be okay. And then let's just show you what a 5 looks like. Okay, so pretty good. So you see right there how this transition doesn't really do much of anything because we haven't trimmed it yet. So it looks pretty sloppy. And you can also see how my video, basically I'm just doing, like I said, the last thing I did on the first video is the first thing I'm doing in the second video. So let's trim this video so now I can show you how to make that transition. So what you do is you're going to click on the video that you want to be on or you want to trim, and you're going to go pre-cut. When you go pre-cut, they have sliders down here, okay? So you can slide it to wherever you want to start. So this face is awful. I don't want to start with that. I'm going to start with me waving, okay? So this is where my video is going to start. This is the tricky part, and not the tricky part, but this is kind of what makes it seamless. The other end here, okay, I want to end this video just a good enough space so that I can begin my next video. And sometimes it's trial and error, and that's okay. But once I feel like I have a good trim, I'm going to hit the plus button, and that's it. That's it for that video. I'm going to move on to the second video now with my black, whatever you call it, zipper hoodie. So now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to go onto volume. I'm going to get rid of the background noise. I'm going to go to speed. I'm going to keep the speed the same as the first video. I'm going to hit a 5 is fine. And then we want to trim this video. So here's where it gets fun. Same thing. I'm going to hit pre-cut. And now I want to trim this video. I don't need any of this gibberish because this means nothing. I want to make sure that I'm trimming it right where my hands are covered so that when my hands are done, it's tricky with my phone. When my hands are done, when the video starts, you're just going to see me in a new outfit. So hopefully that makes sense. Same thing I want to do now on the back end. I want to trim the end of the video so that we can do the same thing in this third video so the transition is a little seamless. I'm going to hit the plus sign. So that's my second video. We only have one more video in here, okay? So I'm going to highlight that so that it's white. I'm going to turn the volume down because I don't want background noise. I'm going to make the speed the same. I'm going to hit save. And then let's transition this baby. Let's go and make sure we're in the video. Pre-cut is what I want to use. Now let's see if we can line up my hands right where I want them to be. And again, we're trial and error this, and you can adjust this as many times as you want. Hopefully you don't have shaky fingers like I do and it's impossible to move them. And then I want to finish the end. So usually I do a wave at the end. I don't want them, you know, anyone seeing me turning off the video because that doesn't look good. So I just want to end with me waving. There's me waving, and I think that's good. I'm going to save it, and now we're going to see what it looks like, okay? So that's what I do, and now let's play it, see if we need to change anything. Here comes the transition. Let's see how it works. Okay, didn't like that. Didn't look very good. Let's see what the second transition is like. Much better. Okay, so the second one was much better, but I think you get the concept. So now if I didn't like that transition, I can simply go back into that video. I'm going to go back into pre-cut, and let's see what we can do here. I'm not sure where I want it. Let's do it there, and now let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so I know what's happening. I feel like my second video needs to be trimmed a little bit different. So I go back and I want it on the comeback, if that makes sense. I think I was doing my second transition just a little bit early. So let's try there and see what it looks like. Okay, a little bit better, but you can see the concept overall. And that's it. That's how you make a transition video. It's going to take some practice. It's going to take some trial and error. But once you're done, I'm just going to go up to the top button up here with the arrow pointing up. I'm going to go save. And it's going to save to your phone. Okay. Hopefully, I don't know what this is, just a video or an advertising. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. I feel like it does take a lot of trial and error, but I promise you it is not as difficult as it looks. And you just need to practice. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, guys, let me know, okay?